It's no secret that girls don't want a guy who's losing his hair. If you don't believe me, there is a whole ass WikiHow on dealing with a balding boyfriend. Not to mention about 25% of us guys will experience noticeable hair loss by the time we're age 30. If you're a guy who's already noticed a thinning hairline or clumps of hair coming out and you haven't done anything for hair loss, what are you doing? As a guy who's personally been on the whole hair loss journey, my hairline used to be so thin you could see right through and onto my scalp. Not to mention my hair would fall out in clumps every time I'd go to brush. I was terrified of going bald, especially as someone whose dad is already bald. I knew that losing hair was going to happen to me eventually. Being in college at this point, I was terrified of being known as the balding guy to everybody, especially girls. But hands down, the shittiest and most frustrating part is getting texts like this after going on a date, literally getting ghosted for losing my hair. This had me so insecure, I was scrambling to figure something out. Hell, I even considered wearing a wig at one point. Talking minoxidil, microneedling, biotin and supplements, natural shampoos. What pisses me off the most is the fact that y'all got it so easy nowadays. Like, you really have access to stuff like this. The easiest way to explain it is it's almost like a chapstick for a clapped hairline. But how it works, take this white piece right here, massage it into your hairline and let it sit overnight. I just do this at the end of my shower right before I go to bed. That is it. And if you are a guy who has noticed his hairline's getting thin, maybe there's that extra hair on the pillowcase on the bathroom floor, let this be your sign to start something ASAP for hair loss. It's not something that magically fixes itself. Honestly, one of the easiest, most convenient things I've ever done for hair loss up to this point is something like this. I will say the worst part about this is how quickly they sell out. As more and more guys learn about it, they are taking action on their hair loss, and this is where they're starting. Which is why I always get the two-piece set. That way I've got a backup in case I need to refill, but they're out of stock. I've pinned this one in this video. If you can still see the orange button, that means they are up again. You can actually get one for yourself, but don't sleep on it, because like I said, hair loss is not going to magically fix itself.